Hello, we're back again on the Virus channel, this time for an interview with Tropes. And we're going to get into it. The first question is, what is your favorite fast food restaurant?
For a while, it was Popeyes. I used to like go to Popeyes like a lot and get 2 of the spicy chicken sandwiches. But I stopped that for like a few months, and I've been just like I think right now it's Taco Bell. I've been getting Crunch Wraps like a lot. I like the Crunch Wrap.
I'm not gonna lie, I've never been to Taco Bell because I'm not the biggest fan of Mexican, but if I did go, you'd recommend that?
Yeah, the Crunch Wrap Supreme. I hate tomatoes though, so I get it without tomatoes.
Okay, so the first question is, how old are you and where are you from?
I am 18 and I'm from California. Yeah.
Okay, what was it like growing up in California?
I don't know. It was just pretty chill. I made some friends in like elementary school, and just like I've like kept the same friend group since then. Like I've just like until now I'm a senior high school.
You're still friends with them now to this day?
Yeah, like in elementary school, like in like first grade, I like made some friends, and like I still probably the closest friends like with them today.
So you say you live in California. Have you been to LA?
I've been near LA to like I've like gone to like Disneyland. That's like in Anaheim, which is like I'm pretty sure like I think that's at like it's at least like close to LA. But I've never like gone around and like looked around LA or like hung out with anyone in LA. Just like yeah.
And what are some things you enjoyed doing as a kid, like growing up in California?
As a kid, I didn't do much like stuff that was like exclusive to California. I don't think it was just I would usually just like the most of my childhood I would just like play like video games on like the Xbox 360. I would just like be like on Minecraft or like Terraria or something, just like all day.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, I got kind of random question. Since we're talking about California, what's your favorite state besides California?
I haven't been to many. I don't know. I think like probably the most notable. The most I've been to aside from living in California is Washington, which is where I'm at right now. Or I don't know. I've been there the most times. I'll probably pick that just because like I have a lot of family over here.
So you're living there permanently now in Washington?
No. I'm just here for a few days because of my aunt's wedding is tomorrow actually. So I'm just here for the time being.
Okay, so the first thing I want to ask you about is your work ethic, because you seem to drop more than probably 95% of artists in the scene. Why do you think that comes from?
I don't know. When I get sent, like people will send me like beat packs or something or whatever, and like if I ever like a beat, I'll just like immediately try to do something on it, and like if it doesn't work out, it'll just be unfinished. But like most of the time, I can like finish something and like have like some like just like some kind of song from it, and like. The reason I drop so much is because like I have more music that I actually know what to do with. Like, because like from recording on so many beats that I like looking right now on my SoundCloud, I have 99 tracks like all together. I think I only have like 30 of them or 35 of them like public. So I have like that many like privated, and I also like will just like just resort to posting them on like an alt account if I like want to get them out. And I can't get them out on like my main. I'll just like post them on an alt account.
And has like working hard always been a thing, like throughout being a child and stuff?
If I've been like inspired to do it, like I really enjoy making music, so like that's why I like do it so much. If I can really put my mind to something, I could just like do it for a long time and like do it, like crank it out. They're just like, yeah. So I think like if as long as I like what I'm doing and and I know I can do it good. Yeah.
And working as hard as you do, I'm guessing you suffer from a creative block from time to time.
I'm going through one right now. I'm pretty sure. Like I've been through some before. I've been having trouble like recently with like making new music, but like I've given myself like a break for like a little bit, and I hope like as soon as I get back home, I can like try to do something, and I can like get my ethic back to where it was.
And how do you stay motivated to keep working? And what advice do you have to other people going through a creative block right now?
What keeps me motivated is like the thing I like to do most whenever I make a new song is like immediately show it to like my friends or whatever, and like because like I like to see their reactions, and I like respect what they think a lot more than like anyone else. So like I just will send it to like group chats of my friends, or like I'll send it to my friends, and I'll just be like is this good or whatever. And if they have like a strong reaction, it makes me feel really good and makes me like motivated to just keep working. So like I think like advice wise, you should just send it to people that you respect and just like see what they have to say.
Yeah, that's fair. So your recording process, what is that like? I know you said people send you beats and stuff.
Yeah.
But how does it usually start for you? Do you just go through your email?
Yeah, a lot of people, my friends will either send me stuff on Discord, or like it'll probably people that I don't know usually will like send stuff through my email. But after I have like a beat, I don't write pretty much anything except for like a few exceptions. Or like if I have like an idea of like a flow I want to use, like I'll just like put it in like the FL Studio like notepad thing they have. I'll put like a few bars in there that I want to remember, and I'll just like use them. But for the most part, I just like whatever comes to mind as I'm saying it, I'll just say it and I'll just keep going until I'm done.
I'm guessing you punch in.
Yeah.
So where did you learn to record yourself?
I like started a long time ago in like Audacity. Just like that's like where I got like the grounds for like how to record by myself. Like just like did the different layer kind of concept things, and it's like really difficult compared to like an actual like DAW like FL to like actually record something. It's a lot more like difficult to navigate. So like when I actually migrated to FL Studio, it was a lot easier. I just like did the same stuff that I did in Audacity. It was just a lot faster and stuff. Yeah.
So was that like trial and error, or did you watch videos, or did a friend show you?
I never really watched videos. A friend might have shown me like a few things, like techniques to like be efficient. But for most of it was just trial and error. Yeah.
And do you engineer everything yourself?
Yeah, I have a bass like preset that I use for most of my stuff, but like I'll like tweak it to sound good with like the song that it is.
And even with that was all mainly trial and error.
Yeah.
And how long would you say it takes for you personally to make a song from start to finish?
If it's like just like a normal song that I make, it usually will take like a couple hours maybe. But like there's like some cases where I'll make some of it one day, and then I'll like quit for like a long time, and then I'll like finish it another day. But it's still usually it'll be like a couple hours. And I'm sure there's like a few songs that'll take me like a long time to do, but I can't think of any. It's just like for most of them I'll get them done in like a few hours, like collectively.
And would you have any advice for artists that take months on a song and keep tweaking it and going back and tweaking it?
I don't know, advice. I think like they have it down better than me, because I just like I'll do whatever sounds good to me, and then I'll just like be done with it. But like people that are like perfectionists, like they're like very serious about it. I like respect that a lot. And like, well, I'm not like that. I think that it's good to be like that in its own like respective way.
That's a good answer. So how old were you when you first started making music?
Probably like 14. I think I didn't do anything like seriously. I would just like do like fun things to show my friends, and then like as it got on, I like when I started listening to more people on SoundCloud and stuff, I just like tried more and more to like make the stuff that I was hearing. And then like after a while, I just like started making friends from it, and I just kept going with what I was doing, and whatever was working, I would just keep going with.
And when you was 14, was you dropping those songs or not?
Yeah, they're not very good, but I was dropping them on SoundCloud, and they were up for a while. But then I started over several times.
Are any of those songs still online anywhere?
I hope not. I mean, one of them was like I think the first song I made ever, like, or I think it might have been the second song. I think someone found it and they like posted it on my Spotify, and I was like, whoa. And then I took it off my Spotify, but it's still somewhere. And it's not like it's just cringe. It's just that I was 14 and it's just like not very well made or anything. So I didn't want that up like on my main page especially. But they're probably somewhere, like someone has them.
And have you always gone by Tropes?
No. I used it when I made the first Trope song, which was like in like June of 2020.
Can you? I mean, you don't have to say, but what were your previous names?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna list them.
Okay, that's fine. So what and who? So you said at 14 you started making music, but what and who inspired you to start making music?
There was this like kid that I was like, he had like this friend that had like this like EP on Bandcamp, and I thought it was like really funny, and I was like, I want to make stuff like this, and it was also like bad, like terribly made music, but I was like, I want to do something like this. And that's like kind of where I started. I started like a little bit before that, but it was like kind of like parody kind of thing, and then I like that inspired me to keep going and like do my own thing more. And then the more artists I listened to, that's what like the more good artists I listened to, that's what like got me into, inspired me to make better music.
And what advice would you have for artists that are just starting out?
Definitely try to do your own thing. I've seen like several people that are like, I think that are really good and have lots of potential, and like I see like they like are like taking some like I'm not I'm sure I've like done my part in like being inspired too much from something where like I take a bit of it myself. I can't think of it, but like a time where I've done that. But there's probably times that I have done that. But like I see so many like people that have good potential, and it's like sometimes I see them just taking stuff like directly from other people, and I just like say, try not to do that. It'll just like make things easier for you, and like people that find you will like be less scared to approach you and stuff. Like, and like I don't know.
Yeah. So when and how did you get introduced to the scene?
I was looking through the likes of someone that I followed. I forget who, and I saw the Osquin song. It was Jealousy is a Bitch. I found that song in someone's likes, and it was like a month old, and I was like, this is crazy. And I just like kept exploring through like the other artists that were like affiliated and like old songs by Quinn, and like just by branching out through that, I've like found a lot more people.
So how did you originally meet everyone, or like
begin
to collab with people?
I was like kind of friends with Lou, like kind of like they DM me one time like saying that they liked my songs or something before I even had Tropes, and that I was kind of friends with them for a while, and like I met more people through who they were friends with, and they like promoted me and stuff, which helped like other people find me and like talk to me.
And what year was this?
2020, like early 2020, and then I made Tropes in mid 2020.
And is there anything you miss about the scene from then?
A lot of the best songs are from like that era, like 2020. Like and it's like people have like had like a difficult time trying to like recreate that, like, and how it sounded. And I don't know, like a lot of the best songs are still from that period of time, I think.
And overall, would you say you prefer collaborating, or would you say you prefer doing solo stuff?
I prefer collaborating, I think. I haven't done it in a while, like, and like sometimes I won't even like think about it, because I used to like after like in the beginning of 2021, I would, or like late 2020, I would like be collabing nonstop, and I was like, I need to do solo stuff. And then like now it's like the opposite. I've just been making solo song after solo song, and like I need to like send opens more to people and like get more people on it, because I like to collaborate and like have other people bring what they want to the songs.
Okay, so I want to talk to you about the EP Prying Eyes, because that's probably one of the most successful projects out of the scene, I would say. What was the whole process behind making that EP?
I think I heard like an acoustic song. I was like really into acoustic songs, and I was like, I want to make something like this, but like I didn't know anyone who could like play guitar or anything, and like then like I expressed it in like a group chat, and then Jane, like Delete Zeke, said like they sent me this old cover they did of a Wikipedia song, and they didn't send me that song. They sent me the instrumental for it, which became My Last Dream, the instrumental for My Last Dream, and that's the first song I made. And after I sent that back to Jane, they were like, we need to make something with this, and we made the other 3 songs like in the span of like a month, I think. Just like they sent an instrumental over and I did something on it, and I wanted to have them on one of the songs, but it just didn't happen. I was just like, okay, this is good, I think, the way it is. And like the last song I made was the most successful song on it, which was why am I forgetting the name of it?
Is that A Reason Why?
A Reason Why, yeah. Sorry. I made that song last. I need a 4th song on this, and then they sent me like, I think I sent them an I Dress song. And I was like, can you do something like this? And they sent me that beat for it, and then I recorded on it. I didn't think it would be, I did not think it would be the most popular one, but it makes sense why it is, because like the vocals are a lot different. But yeah, that was the process for all that.
And was there any songs that didn't make the cut?
No, those are all the songs that we made for it.
And so Delete Zeke was the only producer. Was that from when you made that first song? Was you intending on it only being both of you?
Yeah, it was our collaborative project, kind
of. Yeah, so what's your relationship like with Delete Zeke? Because everything you've made together is pretty crazy, to be honest.
We've known each other for a long time, and like they were the only person that like set like who I was impressed with their production, and like they actually sent me beats like before anyone knew me, and like I would just like they were like my sole producer for like a long time, and I really respect them. And I don't know, I got really lucky with I don't know, being friends with them because of how talented they are and stuff.
Why, I mean, you might not be able to answer this, but why do you think it is that you both have that good chemistry together?
I guess just knowing each other for a while, and like I introduced Jane to the scene like as soon as I found it. Like I was like, I sent it to like a group chat. I was like, yo, this is crazy. And then like we kind of like branched out together, like to see more artists and stuff, I guess.
And as a scene that's very heavy on collaborations, what made you have no features on the EP?
I don't know. I couldn't think of who would be good on it. I think I might have wanted like a feature on one of them, and I just like didn't go through with it. But I was like, I thought I just wanted Jane on one of the songs, and then that didn't happen. So I'm like, the songs are already done. I think I'll just drop it on a certain date, and that's what happened.
And what was the decision for the cover art and the title?
The title, I made the title after I picked the cover art. I stole the cover art from Pinterest. I was trying to find who made it. I was like digging to find who made it. I could never find who made it. I even like put it on Instagram, like on like the highlighted stories. Like if you know who made this, or like if you made this, like get in contact with me if you want it to be taken down or anything, and I'll replace it. But I just liked the image so much, and I couldn't find who made it. I couldn't ask them if it would be okay. I couldn't pay them or anything, or to make a new thing. I just just took it from Pinterest. I think like another artist did the same thing, took the same image, and it was chill because like it's not, I didn't make it, but I tried to find who made it and I couldn't.
And when you found that cover, was you like, this is the one, as soon as you saw it?
I don't remember if I found it first or if I found it after, but I think as soon as I saw it, like I like had Pinterest, like I was on Pinterest for a while, just like trying to find images for cover arts, like potential like for the future. And I think as soon as I saw that, like I needed to use this. I need to use this.
Is Pinterest good for that?
I haven't used it in a minute, but it was good because like a lot of people would like when they have like a privated song, they won't like have a cover art for it or like a title, but like I like to just have everything organized. So like I like to have like a specific image for everything that I have. And so I like to just, if I find a cool image on Pinterest, I think like the algorithm, like if you find something cool and like you like it or whatever, they'll try to like show you more stuff like that. So like when I found like what I liked, I think it made me find a lot of cool stuff on it.
Okay, so I want to ask you about Antagonist with Pitfall. How did that come to be, and did you expect it to do as well as it did before it dropped?
It was kind of crazy because like the song before that was called Lorne Malvo, and like I posted that, and then I saw Pitfall liked it on Soundcloud, and I was like, whoa, that's kind of crazy. And then on Twitter, Pitfall DMs me like something like, you want to work, and I'm like, whoa, this is like the biggest thing that's happened to me so far. And we made that. I like asked Delete Zeke for like a beat for it, and they sent back like a beat like an hour later or whatever. I mean, we might have been in a call, and they made it in the call. But as soon as I got the beat, I made the song. I made the open. I sent it back. I think Pitfall finished it in like an hour. It was like so fast. We made it in like a couple hours, I'm pretty sure, and it was like. And when I like saw it the next morning, I was like, whoa. And we like posted it, I think like a couple of days later. I knew it would do better than like what I had it like up, because like that was like the only song. It might have been the first song I had a feature on, or like I don't remember exactly, but it was the first like song that I knew would do good. I didn't think it would do that, like how good it did though. It did better than like most songs do, like if they have that kind of status, but it just did really well. And like, I'm surprised, but I was like, whoa, that's good.
So it was already planned when Delete Zeke made the beat. It was already planned that like Pitfall is getting on this song.
Yeah, I didn't have any beats for it, or like any beats that would fit at least. And I was like, can you make a beat for me and Pitfall? And they're like, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Especially first feature. That's pretty fucking.
It might have been the first feature. It was one of the first at least.
Yeah, that's insane. And how many followers did you have at that time?
Like 400 probably. 400, 500.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so what would you say is the biggest hurdle you've had to overcome so far in terms of being an artist?
Biggest hurdle? I don't know. I feel like I haven't been able to escape. I'm not trying to escape SoundCloud, but like I there's things that I like about SoundCloud more than I like about anything else. Like like the comments and stuff. I make sure to read like every comment. I like sort like in the notifications. I'll look through my notifications and I'll look like only the comments. So I read like all of them. That's what I like most about SoundCloud. But like when it comes to like Spotify, like I have trouble like getting my songs like to reach a bigger audience on there. Like other than like how like Antagonist was on a playlist, was on the Hyperpop playlist for a while, because like I think when Eric and Glaive like curated it, I think Eric put it in there and it was in there for a while. But like other than that, I've like had like no other playlisting, and I've like just like relied on like the fans I get from SoundCloud to like listen on Spotify.
That's interesting. Do you have management or are you signed?
No, I do everything like I think I should have management, because I make a lot of like I don't know what the word is, but like decisions like as soon as I think of it, I'll just do it. Like kind of spur of the moment kind of thing. Not very good, I don't think.
Would you sign to a label if the offer was right?
If the offer was right, of course. I'd be very cautious though, because I don't know. I don't expect it, at least anytime soon. I don't expect it, but if the offer ever came to me, I wouldn't pass it up if it was a good one.
Because usually the labels and management can figure out the whole Spotify pitching stuff and playlists and stuff. Yeah.
I've done pitches for a lot of the songs, but it doesn't work out a lot of the time.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you think to Hyperpop as a whole?
What was that?
What do you think to Hyperpop as a whole? The genre, the scene, everything.
As a genre, like if people think of it as a genre, a lot of it is like the same. Not like the scene is not the same at all. But like when people think of like the genre, like, and like people will try to make like a hyperpop song, it'll always be like really similar. And I'm not too like into the hyperpop genre, like, but like when it comes to like the scene and like how it's like called the hyperpop scene or whatever, I like a lot of what I listen to is like contained in there. So like I respect a lot of the people. I listen to a lot of the people, and I think it's great. Like a lot of people are doing.
You think it's in a good place now?
Yeah, I think so. Like for like the artists that are like know what they're doing and stuff, like I think that they have it like handled, or yeah.
And who are your favorite artists that you listen to in the scene currently? It could be friends or not friends, whoever.
I listen to Saturn a lot. Probably, I don't know. I think that's the first person that came to mind when I think of who I listen to a lot.
That's it? Mainly?
I'd have to look through my playlist probably. Just like, EXO definitely. Exodus 1900.
So,
yeah.
With the amount of music you put out, it probably seems like all you do is make music. But when you're not making music, what do you enjoy doing?
A lot of what I do is just make music. That's like I'll either like be in school, I'll either make music, or I'm talking to friends, or I'll watch YouTube videos. I either talk to friends or watch YouTube videos. That's like what I do with my day if I'm not making music.
And how is it juggling school and making music?
It would probably be easier if I like had the motivation to do it, because like I have so much free time in the day that I'm not doing anything. I'll just be like doing nothing and watching stuff on YouTube or doing whatever. But I have a lot of time that I could like just do like the little homework that I have, but I usually just like put it off until like it's like the last second. Like if I'll usually like finish my stuff at like school, but rather than actually doing it at home when like I can like get it out of the way. But yeah, I really don't do a lot of the stuff until like it's like the last second. Like a lot of my stuff will be like late, and then like they'll be like last day to turn in the late work is now, and I'll just do it all then, and then I'll just because I as long as I have like a good grade, I think everything will be good. I just like I want to have the good grades just because like I don't want any obstacles like with like if I fail school and stuff. So I don't want to fail school because that can suck kind of.
So you would say you're a procrastinator basically when it comes to schoolwork. Yeah,
definitely.
And what do people at your school think to your music?
I have like people in my friend group know about it. Like a lot of them will just like think it's cool, but they won't listen to it. Some of them will be like whoa, like the cool song is whatever. But when it comes to like the broad people at the school, I don't think many of them know. I wouldn't really care if they knew, because like as opposed to like I would care a couple years ago, because like I was like not good at what I did. I think I have it down now, and I think like I'm proud of what I make. So I think if people found it, I wouldn't like show it to people and be like, yo, look what I have, and like look what I do. But if people found it, I can't like be embarrassed about it because I'm proud of what I make. So.
And has anyone ever came up to you at school and asked you about it or anything?
Not anyone that I don't know. Just like people that are somewhat in my friend's circle have like talked to me about it. And I'm like, that's whatever.
That's fair. What do your family think to it?
They know that I'm making money off of it, and I think my mom liked like one of the songs that I've made. She's like she just said that she really likes one of them, and like that's cool. They support it, and they like that I make a little bit of money off of it. I think that's what they like about it.
Which song did she like?
It was the one I posted in January of this year. It was need to find it. It was like the indie song. This Year's for Escape. She liked that one a lot.
Yeah.
Because I think because it was like an indie song. That's probably why.
Yeah. What's your personal favorite song you've made?
Asphalt was a favorite for a while. Like the newest one. Like not the newest one, but one of the new ones. Asphalt was a really good one that I liked for a long time. I think my favorite one now is an unreleased song, and it's called See No Evil, Proud Fear, Dorian, and Waifu. And I hope I can get that out soon. I don't know if it'll be like in like a collab tape or like if it'll be a single or not, but.
So, what would you say your plans are for 2022?
I should have plans. Right now, I just like want to drop the songs that I have and that I like the most in the vault. I've wanted to make another project after Prying Eyes, like a serious project, because like I don't think like the EPs I've dropped between then, like with like the hard songs have been like that serious. They're just like kind of songs that fit together almost. So I don't really count those as like real projects, just like a bunch of songs that I wanted to get out at the same time. So like I want to get something done in the terms of a project. That's I think what my plans are going to be, other than just dropping the songs that I want to drop.
Do you have any plans for any music videos?
I really want to make a music video. I've tried. With a lot of my music, I don't think a lot of it, because like whenever I hear a song, I'll think of what a music video looks like for it, like other people's songs. But like when it comes to my songs, I have a hard time trying to figure out what one would look like, because I'm really into music videos. I like music videos a lot. I like videos in general, but I have a hard time trying to figure out what it would look like. But me and Quanic were thinking about making a video for a song on Prying Eyes like at some point. We have like no plans or anything, but like if we meet again, to shoot a video, like, and have like a general idea of what it would be for one of the songs on there.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. What about shows?
I think I don't know. I don't feel too confident in shows because like I rely on like the mixing of my songs to be like confident in my music. If the opportunity came and like, I guess I would take it. I if it was like with a bunch of friends, I guess, but like it would be difficult to prepare for because I'm like not the most outgoing person in front of a bunch of people.
Yeah, I feel that. You mentioned meeting Quanic. Is there any other people you've met in the scene in real life?
I've met Hardstyle Miami, my best friend Gwen, the most. I've met them like almost every year except for 2020. I've met in Atlanta when there was supposed to be a show there, but it got canceled, but we went anyway. I had a B&B with Valor, like it's our artist name, Valerie, Nick, there was Lytress, there was Gwen there too. I have a hard time remembering, but I met a lot of people. I saw Funeral for a while. I hugged Midwest, and then like I didn't talk to him like after that, but I hugged him, and then like I don't think we talked after that, but it was cool. There was a lot of people there that I saw, but that's all I can think of right now. I'm kind of, I don't know, I can't think very well.
Why did that show get cancelled? Was it COVID?
Yeah, like it was like COVID, and like I think because of COVID, some artists were like not thinking of going, and it like kind of just like fell apart. But a lot of people just kept like doing it anyway, and like it was cool in and of itself because like even though the show was canceled, like there was still a lot of memories made there, and like even though like Ty, who like organized the whole thing, even though like the show was canceled, I think like they're still responsible for like a really good thing happening, like a really good meetup. And
was you there to perform? Was you there just?
No, I was just there to. I was there to watch it and also meet the people that were also gonna go. But.
And do you have any plans this year to link up with more people? I'm guessing.
Not yet. I've already bought 2 tickets like the past since the beginning of the year. 2 tickets, and they were expensive, so. To see people, but I'm if anything, like any event happens like later in the year, because I don't think I can afford like anything right now, like because I probably want to save up because I've like just put so much money into meeting people and like plane tickets and all. So if anything later in the year I could probably like try to do.
So I got a question. You have a second SoundCloud. Would you say that's important, or would you say, or nah, for you personally, for how much music you make?
I have a lot more than 2 SoundCloud accounts. I think all of them are important to like what I do. I had my original second account, which was Seaport, and then I made 100 songs for it, and then the upload limit ran out, and now I have my second account now, which is Tropes 2. And I've just been uploading songs on there that I want to upload, or like songs that like I make on impulse and just want to get out there like as soon as I make them. I have a lot more that I shouldn't get into because it's like a really complicated kind of like, but I have like probably like 10 SoundCloud accounts. I don't know. Like the most important ones I think are like the second SoundCloud ones.
And you remember the email for every single one?
There's an extension on Chrome that like lets you log into like them easier, but I have like what each one is like pretty down.
So this might be a pretty self-explanatory question, but for someone that makes as much music as you, what goes into the process of like, okay, this song's for the main page, this song's for the second page, this song's never gonna get dropped?
For me, I can tell almost immediately from either the beat or like the first bar I'd say if it's gonna be like if it's gonna be good enough for the main page or a second page. But sometimes it'll be like a song for the main page, and then I'll be like, I'm never gonna have a chance to drop this. I have too much songs that I like more than this, and I make music so constantly that I'll never have a chance to upload this. So like that's what I did with like the last thing I put on my second account, which is like 3 songs that I made almost a year ago that I wanted to drop on the main page, but I couldn't because I just had so much other songs. So I put them on there instead.
So where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be doing much with music. I hope to do as much as I can with music, but I don't know how long it'll last before it like just kind of like I fall off or something else happens or whatever. I hope I can make music for as long as I'm able to enjoy it. I applied for like colleges in like film and stuff. So in like 5 years, I'll be like probably graduated or like close to graduating college if I actually go through with like the full 4 years. But I don't know. I want to either do something with music or film, I hope.
I think you'll be surprised how far you're gonna go, I think. Okay, so my last question is, how did Crackhead Freestyles come to be, and why was that the name? Because it's a crazy name and it's an even crazier lineup.
From what I know, it was originally a song for the Nova Gang page when Lou was in Nova Gang, like in some point in 2020. I think it was early 2020 when that happened. But it like leaked on someone's SoundCloud, and then like later in 2020 or like I don't know if it was early 2021 or if it was late 2020, Lou sent out the open to like a bunch of people. There was a lot of people that were supposed to be on it that weren't, and I won't say who they are, but it was sent to a bunch of people, and I was one of them. And it just it just got dropped one day. And the name of the song was the name of the song originally, like how it was on the Nova Gang page. I don't know. I don't even know if that was the original name of the song or if it was the person that re-uploaded it that named it that, but it just ended up being the name of the real song too.
And was that before or after Antagonist?
Probably after, I think.
That's fine. Okay, and how did you come up with the name Tropes? Where'd you get that from?
I saw people with like the names of like just like nouns, like English nouns, and with like plural, like with the S at the end. Like I saw like Charms' name, and I was like, that's a cool name. And like I think I just like thought of the word, or like I heard the word trope or tropes, and I was like, that would be a hard name if I just made that my name. And I just went through with it. I made the first Trope song. Originally it was like a side project, and like it just became the main project, and I still like the name to this day. I'm glad I picked it.
That's fair. Yeah, I felt the name. It's like short, but you remember it too. It's like yeah. Is there anything else you want to mention that maybe I didn't ask that maybe you think people want to know?
I can't think of anything now.
Is there anyone you want to shout out?
Hold on. Let me get a list of people I want to shout out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Shout out Mason Infinity. Shout out Elliot. Shout out Kian. Shout out Harsa Miami, Juno, Kamo, and Vivian 46. Yeah, that's what I want to shout out. Oh, and Delete Zeke, Quanic, Hold on, I have more people. J-Dub, Ellence, Brayden, Lytris, and Sauce. Oh, and Cole. And yeah, Cole.
Bet. Okay, so I appreciate you coming on. I'm gonna link everything below. Do you have a next scheduled day for your drop? Your next drop?
I have a song that I want to drop. The EP that I dropped only came out like 2 weeks ago. So I want to try to space it out more, maybe like another week or two, but expect it soon, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, well, bet. I appreciate you for taking the time out and coming here. Yeah.